Last night at approximately 9:50 p.m., officers responded to a disturbance at the M Station apartment complex located at 2906 East Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. Upon arrival, officers were notified that one of the subjects involved had multiple felony warrants and had barricaded himself inside the apartment. SWAT was requested to assist with the barricaded suspect, and then approximately 3:20 this morning, the suspect was taken into custody. At this point, you can see the incident's winding down and the residents are being allowed to return to their apartments. So we do want to thank the residents here at M Station for their patience and their cooperation as we dealt with this incident, which we do believe to be isolated. We do not see any reason to think there's an ongoing threat to the public. That's all I have, and I can take your questions if you have them.
So, just to reiterate, the subject had multiple felony warrants and he barricaded himself in his apartment?
Yes.
Can you say why? Or what
why he barricaded himself? Presumably to avoid arrest.
Okay, he had a warrant out for his arrest,
right.
And you guys were looking for him?
Correct.
Okay. Do we know what kind of warrants he had out?
I know that he had warrants for felonies involving violence. I know one was a strangulation and an aggravated assault. And there were others as well, but those two I know off the top of my head.
And that was his apartment he barricaded himself in?
I don't know for sure if it was his or if it was one that he had been staying at.
He was the only individual inside that apartment?
Correct.
Do we have details on a description of this suspect?
I do not have details. Yeah, I would just ask you to follow up with the PIO.
Was this different from the SWAT earlier?
Yes, totally separate incidents.
And how long have there been warrants out for his arrest?
I'd have to check the dates. Yeah, I'm not sure.
And there's no name you can give us?
No.
Can you walk us through the attempt that SWAT officers had to use to get this individual out of the apartment?
Yeah, I can walk you through some of it. The first resource that they used, which is generally what we always try to use, is negotiation. And the negotiation efforts were pretty extensive. I mean, obviously we showed up at 9:50-ish, and at 3:20 he was taken into custody. So most of that was negotiation. We have hostage negotiators that were trying to make contact with him and keep him engaged, but there was a point where that no longer seemed to be a valuable exercise, and the SWAT officers forced entry and took him into custody.
When you have two SWAT situations so close back to back, are y'all switching out crews?
In this case, we had a plan in place to switch out crews, but fortunately it was resolved within a short enough time frame to where we didn't need to. We did have a secondary crew starting to arrive on scene, but we didn't need to use them.
And how did you force your way into the apartment?
SWAT officers forced the door open. I don't have details on exactly what method they used. Anything else?
What now? I mean, now he's arrested and he'll be charged with whatever.
Yeah, the arrestee is going to be transported to the hospital just to be cleared medically. I don't know off the top of my head of any injuries, but it's general practice to take him to the hospital and make sure he's not injured. And then he'll be booked in for his existing warrants, which I think are through Travis County already. So he'll be booked into Travis County Jail.
Is this scene being officially cleared, or is it still active?
No, it's going to be cleared. It's going to take some time, obviously, because we had a lot of resources out here just to get everything wound down. But yeah, the scene is going to be cleared up shortly.
No one's injured or anything?
As far as I know, no one is injured. Yeah. Like I said, he is being transported to the hospital. As far as I know, that is precautionary.
Weapons weren't found in the apartment?
I'm sorry?
Weapons weren't found in the apartment?
Not to my knowledge.
Thank you for watching. Please hit the subscribe button and get the latest news by downloading the CBS Austin News app.